And I'm live, finally. I want my HTV. I want it now, and I want it live. Yay! Okay, so I got shut down the first time I ran this video. They knocked me off the internet. Talk about being targeted. There are 2 books that are number 1 on my list. Right now, okay, I'll beat to the punch. The second one is by Brooke Federline about deprogramming and the prayers that go along with that, and I cannot wait to read that, and it is all in August timing. The first book I'm starting out with, because there's some things I want to make sure about when it comes to my own personal recovery and journey, but please allow me to show you this. Okay, this book by Cathy O'Brien. I reached out to her 2 times last year. This year, where I'm at, back at home in New Jersey, around my loved ones and everything I was born and raised around, is the appropriate time to go through this book. And right now, I am 2/3 through her book in about 2 days, because I took my time. But I see that most of her advice I've taken, most of the keys that she's written about to deprogramming I've taken, except there are a couple of things. First of all, I've made my healing process public, as you guys all know, right? Okay. So while I was giving interviews to the public, trying to pull myself together, not doing that great of a job, I still came forward when Max Spears died. And I came forward August 2016, but my awakening was 2014. I had been carrying memories around with me for a while, but it took seeing the other kids locked in a cage and seeing their testimonies for me really to come to terms and deal with everything, because hearing them speak about it and remembering them made it reality for me. And I broke down tremendously. One of the things I suffered was not being able to speak for 9 months. So, I mean, anyway, I'm reading Cathy O'Brien's book. I like it. The chapters are short, sweet, to the point, no fluff. Oh boy. If I take notes, I can read you my notes, but I cannot read you her chapters. Guys, get a wristwatch. You don't need or want someone from the outside of yourself leading you how to heal from within. I'm trying to choose my words wisely. All right. Write with pen and paper. Not only typing, but write with pen and paper. Do not put everything you write public. Have things private. Writing out experiences is really important to reclaiming and regaining control in our lives. So, me, I put everything public. I don't suggest that for you, right? Because you might be talking to an abuser and not realize it, or you could be talking to your future handler and not realize it. So, she gets into triggers. You got to get to know what triggers you. Listen to your body when it comes to food, sleep, and water. Note and document your actions all the time. Note and document your dreams. You basically want to reopen neuron pathways so you regain your memory. This is if you want to regain your memory, right? She talks about when you're not dealing with something, how your brain will send alarms, and you're distracted all day by these alarms, and it's because you're not taking care of something. take care of it. Disassociation shuts off memory. You want to, really evaluate your memories, look through them. Cathy talks about intrusive memory flashes, how to handle it, what it kind of means. Definitely write out all of your memories. She does get into medical cannabis being used to deprogram from MK Ultra. I personally concur. She talks about your adrenal systems being naturally affected by torture and trauma. She focuses on how our bodies react, how our minds react, and she talks about heightened senses and enhanced peripheral vision. She talks about coping skills. She says, basically, allow me to paraphrase, Cathy says, I chose not to be bitter or vengeful. Enough of my life was already taken by horrific experiences. Turn negative thoughts into positive thoughts. Gain control. Definitely write out all your memories. Consider other perspectives. When in doubt, don't do something. Consider other perspectives. Think farther than what you know. Break your routine for safety measures, but also just break your routine. She goes into why breaking your routine is a good thing. From grocery shopping to what time you wake up to. It's a good thing, not a bad thing. See, a lot of counselors and therapists and people that think they know something about MK Ultra, they always give you bad advice. They do. So break your routine. Don't listen to them. She discusses perceptual semantics and socially engineered ignorance. Definitely something to look into. She discusses deeply listening to yourself and, if you have a memory and there's no emotion attached to it, don't let some dingbat come along and tell you that there's something wrong with you because you don't show emotion. There was no emotion originally attached to the trauma you experienced, so don't get upset if you're not showing emotion now while dealing with it. For an example, you have to have a safe place. You really have to have a safe place and trust the people you're around for the healing journey to commence. You have to have free thinking, free choice. And sometimes free choice has to wait. The other thing she talks about is actually listening to others, coming out of your own box and listening to others. Group therapy is disastrous for DIDs because DIDs are talking about trauma they've endured, and because they are talking about their altered states of subconsciousness and whatnot and the tortures and traumas they've endured, they're in a heightened sense of suggestibility. So group therapy is real bad for that. You don't want group therapy. You want them to be alone, to focus on themselves, write down their memories for what they know it, and then after a time period for them to go back through their memories and what they wrote, digest it, edit it. Also, you cannot pray away altars. You cannot pray away memories. Altars are not demons. Memories are not demons. Stop acting like buffoons and praying against your broken pieces. Now, she gets into dissociative identity disorder, DID, is professionally defined as the mind's sane defense to trauma, too horrible to comprehend. What you have experienced is so individualistic and beyond mental health's academics' censored vocabulary that understanding yourself is first and foremost. You need to understand what you're remembering, what you're going through. Write it down. Don't let outside forces and people handle you or influence you. Because when you're recalling all of this and reclaiming your life, you're in a heightened state of suggestibility because you're thinking back to the past and handling it. So, DID was previously termed multiple personality disorder. I like what she says. This is a misnomer. This is a misnomer because it is not multiple personalities. I concur. It is not Sybil Shepherd, multiple personalities. It is, DID is one persona divided into compartmentalized memory. Each compartment has its own perceptions limited to the traumatic experience contained within. So, if you are an MK Ultra survivor, DID, SRA, I suggest that you get PTSD, A Time to Heal by Cathy O'Brien. It is $1.90 if you get it, what is that, ebook? It's $12 hardback. Read this book in the quiet and privacy of wherever you feel safe. Take notes, highlight things, go through it. I put this process public. Most of you should not do that and do not want to do that, and I don't blame you. So I did all of this public since 2014, and I don't take it back. Because I know that there's a lot of people out there that are going through the same things I am. And it's great that you get to hear them do an interview once every 6 months or once every 3 months. But what happens to them each day during those interviews? Because you can look really professional and groomed for interviews, or you can look really professional and groomed for an hour or 2 long video on YouTube. That's real easy. I can ace that too. But to actually appear day in and day out and show what you're going through and be honest about that, I put my healing journey up public. And I don't take it back. All of you are going to be going through this too. So get this book by Cathy O'Brien. Go through it. I'm going to read the other third of the book. Probably run another video. Hopefully be well composed. Have something, maybe well written out. But, guys, I got to tell you, Heavenly Abba, has been leading me since 2014, solely, securely, and by myself. And I've accomplished whatever keys Cathy O'Brien has put in here, and then some, because of my personal relationship with my Savior and Creator. I am anti-religion, anti-religious. I do like how Cathy leaves out Holy Bible verses, and she leaves out all the frills. So she just focuses on you and the deprogramming process of you. She doesn't focus on anything outside of that, like work, you're calling from God, or this, that, the other thing. No. This book is specifically geared to get you to deprogram, get your memories back, get you to cope, and get you functioning in your daily life and living a quality life, and not settling for what they did to you and what they stole from you. So, all right, guys. Jamie, it's great to see you. Vinny, boom. It's great to see you. Yeah, I saw it too. She looked kind of out of it. I wanted to reach out to Roseanne, my favorite superhero. Bug Bouncer, how are you? Greta, I love you. Shauna, it's great to see you. Candace. Addie, I love you. I've been supposed to call you, check on you, make sure you're okay and doing well, and I'm like, oh boy, so tired, Addie. Greta, Vinny, Addie, Jamie. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to tell you about this book. And, oh yeah, I gotta go brush up on what's going on with fraud election, because I have an interview coming up tonight in a couple of hours. I'm definitely gonna need a nap, I'll tell you that much. So, I don't really want to come on camera, but, oops. Breaking stuff that I don't mean to be breaking. Where am I? There I am. My ponytail fell. It was up higher today, but it fell. Alright, guys. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for joining me. And I'm gonna go take a nap and then fix my ponytail for my interview tonight. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Thanks for joining me. But yes, this book rocks. This is my copy, as you can tell. See you later, Gators. Health and money news. Can I get to that? I can. Head of Pfizer. You know what's funny is I used to work for Pharmacia right up until Pfizer bought them out. COVID. Ooh, I can't say that. Thank you, Vinny, for the links. Feel free to drop them in anytime. All right, well, I'll let you guys go. And I'm so glad I got to make it through this video, because the first time I tried to run it, I kid you not, they knocked me off the internet, even on my computer. So I'm glad to get through it. And thank you, Cathy, O'Brien. This book rocks. And wow, what you put into this. Thank you so much. Praise be to Yud Hey Vav Hey for Yeshua HaMashiach. Happy Thursday, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.